What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Hope all is well with every single one of you guys. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling fabulous. I have so much mental clarity, no lagging, no lack of energy, nothing. And I haven't really ate for more than 24 hours. So I am doing a semi-hard dry fast. So what's a dry fast? Dry fast is you're fasting without food or water. But there's a hard dry fast, there's a soft dry fast. Hard dry fast is you're not even touching water. You're not even like touching water at all. No contact with water, meaning no showers, no brushing teeth, nothing, none whatsoever. So and the soft dry fast is pretty much you're brushing teeth, you're taking a shower, and I guess you're washing your hands and doing all these other things, right? And you're in contact with water, but you're still not drinking it. So it's still a dry fast. So what I'm doing is what you called a semi-hard dry fast. I came up with that. So the reason why is I'm not gonna shower necessarily, but I'm gonna wipe my body if I need to, like my armpits or whatever, if it starts smelling bad. And if it starts smelling bad up here, I might wash my mouth, and if it still continues, I might brush my teeth, but I'm still not gonna drink water. And if I'm gonna go take a dump here in Sri Lanka, we wash our booty. So I'm gonna wash it, and that's that, right? And wash my hands. So that's far as how much I would go into contact with water. So it's not necessarily a full-on soft dry fast, and it's not necessarily a full-on hard dry fast. So I called it semi-hard dry fast since it's more leaning toward the hard side. So so I'm just gonna recap some of the things that had happened and how I failed and how I'm back on track. So on April 21st, I actually started my fast at 5 p.m. Okay, so I remember starting my hard dry fast, semi-hard dry fast at 5 p.m. April 21st, and I went to sleep. However, I remember waking up around 6:30 p.m., which is like an hour and a half, and then I remember drinking some water. But my wife is telling me I never did that. I was just asleep. So, maybe it was just a dream. But anyways, let's just say I started my dry fast at April 21st, 6:30 p.m. So it's safe, And on April 22nd, so few hours later, several hours later, not few, like many hours later, at 2:49 a.m., like early in the morning, I woke up. I had to go pee. And the pee had a strong smell. I'm looking at my notes. My pee had like a strong smell. It was like a light yellow color, right? Like light orange, light yellow color. I'm colorblind, so sometimes I don't see like some of those shades of color clearly. So next thing that happened was after that I felt sweaty, so I wiped my armpits with I just wet my hand and just wiped my armpits with water, and then I wiped my penis with water because I peed, and then I went back to bed. And at 8:28 a.m. on April 22nd, so on the same day, I woke up. I felt so much. I felt really thirsty, but no hunger. I didn't feel hunger, and maybe because I have been trying intermittent fasting. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I have been trying intermittent fasting, vegetarian keto diet. Vegetarian keto part, I haven't been so much successful, because I haven't been able to find all the Beyond Meat and stuff like that over here in Sri Lanka. But, somewhat I've been following, it's been a vegetarian diet, but necessarily not keto, but for sure intermittent fasting within a 4 to 6 hour window of eating. So I would wake up, I would eat at 2 p.m., my first meal, and then I would eat again around like 6 or 7. So that's what I have been doing. So maybe that's why I didn't feel hungry on this very, few hours after, like several hours after I started this dry fast, but I felt really thirsty, right? So, and then at around 9:12 a.m., I had to go take a dump. So I took a dump, as usual, wash my butt, and then I had to wipe my armpits again, and my face, and my penis, and then I dried my body with like a towel, and I put some because I was feeling the smell. I'm usually taking a shower every day, so I had to put some what do you call it? Gillette deodorant. So I had to put some Gillette deodorant, and I went on with my dry fats. So at 2:59 p.m. on April 22nd, I started feeling. So I started my fast April 21st, 6:30 p.m. Let's say on April 22nd, 2:59 p.m. So I'm becoming close to that 24-hour mark to complete my day one. I started feeling dizzy. I didn't feel energy. My stomach was growling. I felt super, super thirsty. And my wife kept complaining that my breath stinks. Like it was not good. It was smelling bad, but I wasn't really aware of the smell of my breath. I didn't smell it. I didn't know what she was talking about. So at 3:55 p.m., I peed again, and it was light orange. And I washed my mouth and my hands and my penis. And then 6:09 p.m., I had to break the 24-hour dry fast. So at 6:09 p.m., I literally broke my dry fast. I failed. So what happened was I drank a pint of water. I was just thirsty. I couldn't handle it. I drank a pint of water, and then after that I was like, screw it. I'm just gonna make a protein shake. I got my pea protein, Sun Warrior protein as recommended by Thomas, and made that, drank it, and then my wife had made some Sri Lankan vade, and I love those little things, then I couldn't help it, so I ate some of that. And then I told my wife I need some paripu. So my wife went and got that dal curry, paripu, and then some soy meat. She had made some nice soy meat dishes and some string beans and some ash god type of curry. So all of that together, but still no carbs, not no rice or anything like that. Just all of that stuff, I ate it, right? And it felt pretty good. And then right after I ate, like literally not even an hour went by, around 6:55 p.m., I had to take a dump. So I went to the dump, and I noticed that my dump was very loose. It was very loose too, and it was dark in color, like dark brown, and it was very slimy, and it was very oily looking. Like if you guys remember like a very oily curry, or if it's like a very oily chicken fried or something like that, like how there's like yellow oil everywhere? That's what I seen in my commode, right? So anyway, sorry for all the details, but I'm trying to monitor everything as I possibly can, and hopefully it'll be of value to anybody else that's watching this video, if you are watching the video in the future. And if you're planning to do a dry fast, this might be valuable, this information. It might be. So I'm just going to share. So at 7:30 p.m., I was like, you know what? I broke the dry fast. I stink. I'm just going to go take a shower. So I took a shower. I brushed my teeth. I drank some more water. And I felt hungry again. So I was very tempted. So there was some butter cake. Okay, there was some Sri Lankan butter cake and some musket. So there's sweets. So make me hungry now. I ate that butter cake and some musket. I ate several pieces of musket and several pieces of cake, and I drank some more water. And around 8:30 p.m. I went back to sleep. So I slept, and I was like, whatever. And I was thinking maybe I started back up tomorrow. So on April 23rd, I woke up around 7:11 a.m. and I felt really good. For some reason, I felt so good. And I haven't felt that way in a while. And I felt really good, even though I only, fasted for less than 24 hours of a dry fast. I was feeling good. So on April 23rd, 7:11 a.m., I realized something. You know what I realized? I didn't wake up for a pee break. Usually every night I get woken up for a pee break, and this time I didn't have a pee break, and I was very surprised about that. So that's one interesting thing from a 24-hour dry fast, hard dry fast. And then I went to the restroom, took a dump, brushed my teeth, washed my face. I put some deodorant on, I put some new clothes on, and then 8:05 a.m. on April 23rd, I started doing some cardio while listening to some motivational music. So I YouTubed like greatest motivational speech compilation, and then there was like these great videos that are like over an hour long with amazing motivational speeches and music. So I was listening to that. I was doing some cardio around my house. I was running around in the living room, doing some push-ups, like half push-ups, and doing whatever I can. And then next thing I know, my wife comes to me and presenting me with mangoes which I took out of my own mango tree in front of my house here in Sri Lanka. And they're organic mangoes in front of my house. And I took it down myself, and I left it in the kitchen several days ago for it to ripe. And this is ripe, like they're yellow and orangish, and it's looking good, ready to go. So what I do, I ended up cutting the mangoes with my wife, and I ended up eating one mango. Okay, so that was yesterday morning at around 8:05 a.m. So I ate one, and I drank a little bit of water. And then I went back to working out. So I started working out again. And around 9:15 a.m., I had to take a dump. I washed my face, washed my ass as usual. And then I worked out a little bit more. And then I did some meditation. It was good. I did some great meditation. I started visioning my life, my plans for my business, for my spiritual life, for my family life, for my health, for my finances, all these things, right? I visioned during my meditation. And then usually after that, I send love and compassion out to the entire world after I spend a great deal amount of time studying the suffering and the stress and the dissatisfaction that exist in this life, not just for me, for everyone. And so after that, somewhere in the afternoon, I did pee again, and it was very light yellow, so I haven't ate or anything, and then or drank after that mango, and after I drank the water after the mango. So that was around like 8 a.m. Yesterday, let's call it 9 a.m. just to be safe. And then went to sleep around 10 p.m. last night, and I had a hard time sleeping. I had the hardest time sleeping. I wasn't falling asleep. And yesterday I did this Dhamma video explaining suffering, actually, and it was pretty good. And I was trying to get that uploaded. I had the hardest time uploading it to YouTube. It's finally on YouTube, on Ancient Dhamma channel. And then I had the hardest time getting it uploaded to Facebook. I still haven't gotten it uploaded. So, but while I was trying that, I guess I knocked out. And then today I woke up at 7:37 a.m. and something really interesting happened. I was feeling very energized, and my wife was very worried for some reason. And she called my parents and told them what I was doing, this hard dry fast, and they were worried, and they were telling me, you shouldn't go on without any water. And so I explained it to them how triglyceride, I can't pronounce it, the fat in my body, how it gets, how the hydrogen gets moved into my bloodstream, and how the oxygen I breathe gets synthesized within the bloodstream, and I'm getting my body's creating its own water. So my dad haven't heard that before, and he was he was concerned and surprised, and he just said, be careful, all this COVID-19 stuff going on. Wouldn't want your immune system to go below normal, and for you to get the virus or whatever. So I was like, I'm not concerned about none of that. I'm here at home by myself with my wife and doing my thing. So I'm good, Dad. So, and I was feeling good. And as you guys can see, I feel great. And I haven't ate since yesterday morning, only that one mango and that little water I had. But it feels good, even though it wasn't like a pure, clean, dry fast, it still feels great. And I'm still considering, even though those are trials and failures, as of now, I'm at a 24-hour dry fast window, and I still haven't broke my fast. So, and I'm still going on, and I wanted to make this video and share with you guys what had happened. And I did go pee, wash my face, and brush my teeth this morning, as you guys can see. And my wife also kept complaining that I still have that weird smell coming from my mouth when I speak. So it's probably the ketone that's being activated in my body that she could smell. And one more thing, my face have pimples. I don't know what's going on, but you guys could see this, like all these pimples. Like I haven't broke out like this in a long time. So you guys could see there's pimples right here, right here, right here, right here. All of these pimples are coming out. I think my body is releasing toxins, but my face and everything, the entire skin is becoming soft. Like everything is so soft. I don't know if it's just me, but I asked my wife. She was like, yeah, it's soft, but you're always soft, your skin. I was like, well, I didn't know that. But for me, it feels way softer than usual, So yeah, that's it. So I'm here now. It's 4:24, April 24th, 2020, 12:06 p.m. And damn, 17 minutes of a video. That's way too long. But I'm gonna add on the pictures that I took just now, and hopefully in the future, if I achieve something amazing with these results of dry fasting, I'll share with you guys all my notes, all of my pictures, and even these videos. I'll make it public, but I am gonna upload it right onto Facebook right now. Not onto Facebook, I mean YouTube, but it'll be private. So anyways, if you guys ever watch this video, I hope I bought something of value, even though I'm not sure about that. But at least, I get to keep a video log of my journey. So all the best to you guys. Love you guys. Be well and happy, and keep cultivating that positive energy. Keep cultivating unconditional kindness, unconditional love, unconditional compassion, unconditional appreciative joy, gratefulness, and unconditional equanimity when things doesn't go the way you want it. And then practice that patience, practice that understanding, practice that positivity, and most importantly, cultivate wisdom. So I love you guys. Be well and happy, and have a great day. Take care.